guys, welcome to Katie's Classroom. I hope you are as excited about the next lesson in algebra as I am. We are doing evaluating expressions. I hope you find this pretty simple. We're just going to jump right in here to our first example. So it says, evaluate the following expression when x equals 5. Basically, when you evaluate, you replace the variable with whatever they told you x equals. Remember, we talked about this in the first video of this series, that variables are put there because they can change. We're not always going to have the same thing to represent x, depending on the situation that we were talking about. The example I used before was if every kid in class gets a different amount of candy from their mom, then they're going to have a different amount of candy. So we have to use a variable to represent that. So to evaluate just means whatever they give you for the variable, you plug that in for the variable. So this is 5 times x, and x equals 5, so this would be 5 times 5. And you need to make sure you simplify this, so that would be 25. In our second example, we have 10 times x minus 2, so that would be 10 times 5 minus 2. And you simplify, so 10 times 5 is 50, minus 2 is 48. Here's example 2. It says evaluate the expression negative x plus 2.5. So again, I'm just going to, whatever they give me for x, plug that in for x. So in my first example here, x equals 2. So I'm going to have negative 2 plus 2.5. This would equal 0.5. The same expression, different x. I would have negative, it's a negative x, so it's going to be a negative 6 plus 2.5. Well, we really don't need two negatives. This would be the opposite of negative 6, which is positive 6. So we're going to add 2.5, which would be 8.5. Okay, in the student problem, we're going to do something different here. You're going to try number 1 and 2. So you will do number 1, then come back to check your answer. Do number 2, then come back to check your answer. So when I say go, you're going to pause and try number 1 on your own, then push play to see if you got the right answer for number 1. So for number 1, okay, so go ahead and pause. Sorry, I forgot the part. For number 1, you should have gotten 95. If you got 95, you can go ahead and fast forward the video and start number 2. If you didn't get 95, you should continue watching. So for number 1, it would be 10 squared minus 5. 10 squared is 100 minus 5 is 95. Pause to do number 2. For number 2, you should have gotten 59. If you got 59, go ahead and fast forward. If you did not get 59, please continue to watch. This would be negative 8 squared minus 5. Negative 8 times negative 8 is 64. Minus 5 is 59. So we're going to do the same thing for student problem number 2. So pause to do number 1 and come back to check. For number 1, if you got 124, you can fast forward. If you did not, please continue to watch. So for number 1, you would have 5 minus 2 plus the quantity of 2 plus 9 squared. So parentheses first. 5 minus 2 is 3, plus 2 plus 9 is 11, and that 11 is still squared. Exponents are next. 3 squared is 121, and 3 plus 121 is 124. Please pause to do number 2. For number 2, you should have gotten 56. If you got 56, you can continue. If you did not, oh wait, I said that backwards. If you got 56, you can fast forward. If you did not, you should keep watching. So here would be number 2. 5 minus negative 2 plus the quantity of negative 2 plus 9 squared. So this would be actually 5, if you have the opposite of negative 2, this would be 5 plus 2, which would be 7, plus negative 2 plus 9 is also 7, and you still have 7 squared. Exponents first, 7 squared is 49, so you have 7 plus 49, which would be 56. Okay, well, that is it.